The UPX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host too stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland Property Experts, baby, UPX.
Hey, what's going on, fellow Uplanders, and welcome to another episode of the Upland Property Experts, episode 173. I am your host, Too Stupid to Win, and as always, joined by ThankMeLater. How we doing, brother?
What up?
Oh, yes, somebody else. Yes, the intro song is definitely a lot of people's jams. So we got Genesis week. I got to reach out to X1 and see if we can get like Mars, Utah, a little stage time if he can make it out.
You mean like
Do the song?
at the
At Genesis week.
happen.
At Genesis week.
Well, he's got to get there. Is he
Well,
going?
I know. I got to find out. I got to text him. I haven't talked to him since like right after the Super Bowl. So
Hey, everybody's busy. No big deal.
absolutely.
We got time.
Yeah. Well, not much time. 3 months. We're into March.
Oh my God, is it March already?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah. Next week's show will be 3 months out from Genesis week. And
Holy.
last year, when we had Edon there in Vegas doing our show live, I did call that they were going to do the life token or whatever we want to call, whatever they're going to end up calling that. So yes,
I think, you know what? Based on that, I think we're a year out on that.
You think another year?
Yeah.
Well, they can announce it and drag it out for 6 to 8 months.
Oh, I guess that's true. They could announce that it's coming Q4. And
Right.
then, because I'm expecting some kind of like, I hope they do another like Spud Wars equivalent. That's what I'm hoping.
Okay.
Like, whatever that is, I hope they do another one for the life token. Oh, dang, we got a hopping audience today.
Yeah.
Hyde Park Ninjas, Jimmy Jester.
Still waiting for the milk and cookies.
Where's my milk and cookies, Jimmy? Jimmy, better have my milk and cookies. Marbar.
Ooh.
What up? Hey. Puppet Show, what up? We got always my Lucifer in the house. What up? Zany Socks. I like the name Zany Socks. That's fun.
Yes.
All right. A lot of people don't know what Spud Wars is.
We got to do a show. We got to do a little episode on Spud Wars and
Oh
got to
my
break
God.
it down.
We should do like a recreation with puppets. Yeah.
With puppets. All right.
With puppets. What up, NFT Crazy? JT in the house. What up, homie?
All right. We do have a lot to talk about.
I misread that. I was like, Shaq.
Come on now. Yes. We do have a lot to talk about this episode. We do have the market update. We have so much more to talk about. Interesting part. I got your thoughts backstage, but we'll bring it up for everybody else there too. Some interesting news out of the Cleveland ultra rare collections. Sao Paulo Thrifty Trader, along with the collections that was delayed, reduced air travel fees, support for Turkey. You know, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about relief for Turkey. Lucifer FX was doing a fundraiser there for the people in his home country there. And then they got hit with another earthquake. So it's crazy going on. Spark Week's going on. And so much more to talk about. And we might have stuff that triggers Thank Me later. So
Me?
that's always fun.
I don't get
yeah.
triggered.
You don't get
I'm
triggered.
like, I have my safety on.
Oh, okay.
Psych. I'm a hair trigger. What you talking about?
Absolutely. So we'll have fun with that. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And then you have any updates from UPX World? We can get into that too.
Oh yeah, we got some updates
Oh, yeah.
and we have a new XNet member that we're going to be revealing. So if you've been following along on Twitter, we had 2 new nodes join on yesterday. And then I gave 4 hints, 3 real hints and 1 bogus hint on who the next 3 nodes could be. We're still in negotiations, but we will reveal one of those 3 tonight live on the show.
I like it. Like it a lot. All right. All right, market update for March 2nd, 2023. Top 10 city floors in Upland. A lot of green on both sides of the house, UPX and US dollar.
Get it. I love to see that green. Ooh, look at Nashville, though, getting in there.
Yeah, Nashville jumping up into the top 10. So you're looking at the top 10, Manhattan, Rutherford, Santa Clara, San Francisco, Arlington, Dallas, Bronx, Vegas, Oakland, and Nashville. Kansas City got knocked out.
Kansas City? Oh,
yes.
Man, they won the Super Bowl and then dropped out of the top 10? Y'all doing it backwards.
Now, Manhattan is back up over 90,000 UPX floor. So,
yeah, but look at that. Look at the disparity between the UPX and the USD floor.
Oh, huge. That is crazy. The biggest arbitrage there, you know.
Although now I'm looking at it, man, across the board.
Same with Rutherford. Actually,
everybody.
Yeah.
Even San Francisco.
Yeah.
$12 compared to a 25,000 UPX floor. Honestly, I don't like how big this gap is getting.
No, I don't either. That's I don't know if it's people just having hard times right now trying to get whatever money they can from all the resources possible, or if there's something else going on.
Gotcha.
All right. Going back 30 days, it's a little more mixed bag, but nothing too extreme. Yeah, it's pretty stable over 30 days.
Moonshine Fuel was saying he was looking for some deals in Nashville. Couldn't find it.
You used to be able to find Nashville deals all the time under mint, huge properties under mint. It was great. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, I wonder. Who's buying up Nashville, y'all?
We can dig into that a little more. 12 weeks, going back for the 12 weeks. That's looking pretty good on the UPX side of the house. Rutherford's pretty flat. Everybody else is definitely up from the end of 2022. US dollar side of the house, it's a little more down than up, depending on what cities you look at.
It's a very mixed bag because you see things like Rutherford dropping 33%. But then, I mean, now granted, they're way at the top. So what we're seeing is like the top ones that are $20, $30, $40 a piece saw pretty big drops. But then that sub 10 mark looks like it was creeping up a bit, which is good, I think.
Mm-hmm. I like seeing the secondary floor in US dollars push towards that $10 mark, $5 mark. So,
yeah.
And by the time we get to Vegas, everybody's going to be sick about talking about Vegas.
No, incorrect. No? Incorrect.
Looking back 6 months, going back to September 1st of 2022, US dollar, the only thing positive is Las Vegas, and they're only up 10% from $4.99 to $5.50. Everybody else is red.
Did you say Vegas?
No, we didn't say Vegas.
There is a lot of good cash deals out there.
Absolutely.
Which, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, right now, it's really the only efficient way to cash out is through selling properties for USD. Oh. Poppy, I took the advice from last show, dropped all my send fees. It's like I opened the floodgates. That's what I'm talking about. your dividends probably went up significantly. I love it. Thank you for sharing that.
Kids. I usually have a pen right here so I can jot notes down for later in post-production. Yeah, I got a crayon to write with tonight.
Yeah. Best intro or soundtrack. Yes, I like that, Lucifer.
Yes. So do I. All right. Moving on from there. The lowest markup percentage in the cities. Manhattan's not bad. But once again, this isn't.
What are you talking about? The minimum markup now is 400. That's massive.
That is massive.
That's horrible. That's Rutherford like raking you over the coals level.
Santa Clara, that's still a solid gain for the prices that you see on their floor versus the lowest markup percentage. That's still a steal at 122%.
Yeah, so that's definitely going to be one that you want to shop around a bit. Don't just buy the cheapest property. I mean, unless you're just trying to build your map, I guess. But I feel like if you go up a little bit in price point, or just even look at the markup percentage before you buy it.
Yes.
Maybe we can remind me, and we can pull up Santa Clara, and then I'll show how people can do that.
Okay.
I'll pull it. I'll get it ready.
And then here is the floor, UPX floor in the cities with the markup percentage of that cheapest property in the city. As you can see, Manhattan, Santa Clara, kind of ridiculous. 1,917% in Manhattan and 2,281 in Santa Clara. Oakland's actually kind of ridiculous too at 609%.
Brooklyn?
Oakland.
Oh, Oakland. Oh, weird.
Yes.
That is weird. All right, so what are we doing? Santa Clara? Oh, yeah. Well, here, hold on. I'm going to share. Present. Oh, I need to actually go. There's been some updates. So if you don't know, this is the new UPX World data mines. You go there, upx.world, and then go to data mines. And now the cities are in alphabetical order. Yay! It's such a small thing, but it makes me so happy. So what were we looking for?
Santa Clara.
Santa Clara. All right. So we want it for sale, and then we're going to sort by price.
Markup.
No. Well, I want to do it this way because I'll show. So if you look here.
Do you want to just make it UPX exclusive? Because you got both right now.
Okay, sure. Sure, we can do that. So then that's how you do it, by the way. This is how you would configure it. Santa Clara, for sale, UPX only. We're going to sort by price. So now you can see here, like 2,200, 20. This one's way worse. 5,000, 5,000, 3,000. So like, but let's look at the prices. So you're still under 50. So at about 50,000. But look here. So if you just go to the second page, right? So for a couple $1,000 more, couple thousand UPX more, hey, it's being sold by SC Kicker.
There you go.
Like that's what I would be looking for. And in fact, I would probably go up. I mean, I know that these are 1,000%, but they are at least part of
collections.
Yeah, 1.76 boost is not insignificant. I mean, this is definitely the best deal, though. SC Kicker.
Well, actually, the best deal right there is right there where you're highlighted right there, because that's part of a collection.
Yeah. So then what you would do is you'd come over here, log in, verify that you're not a robot. Close this, buy this. Oh, you
You just dropped a Franklin bomb. Congratulations.
I did not. No, that was not a Franklin bomb.
Oh, you were close.
It was close.
You were close.
See, there you go. And now you mint it. So that's how you go from looking at it, and then you just click here. It'll take you directly to it, and then you can buy it. You do have to log in. So like if I wanted to go buy SC kickers, it is because of the way it opens the sessions, it's going to make you log in again because it doesn't remember your session. But you can just, even if it does look like that, then you can just do this.
You just gave your email out to the whole world there.
I've showed my email 100 times.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not
a big thing. Gotcha.
NBD. Planet Hollywood.
Yeah, we got that in the slides too.
All right. Well, there you go.
Right.
So that's how you do it. That's why you want to, make sure that you use a site, preferably UPX World. Honestly, you should just be using UPX World. Let's be honest. Just go use UPX World.
Oh, there you go. Dizzy with the.
Oh. Hold on. Does that actually work?
All right. So Dizzy says, or can you copy the link and then paste it in the window where you already have the session open? So ThankMeLater is verifying now.
Oh, I don't know how to copy the link though.
Okay.
Oh, you mean just like if I open it and then grab it real quick and move it over to a session I already have open?
Yeah. Good morning, NFT Architect, joining us. I love the amount of people we have from the land down under that join us each and every week. We do appreciate you.
So that does work.
It does work.
So here, I'll show what I did. So if you click on one and it opens up, you can just grab the embedded ID, because all it's doing is just taking you to the property. And then if you go to one that you already have open, you can paste it if you don't want to keep logging in, and then it'll keep your session, and then you can do that. There you go.
Hey, look, nice little shortcut. Thanks, Dizzy.
Good on you.
All right, bottom 5 city floors.
Why did I buy that? I don't even have that collection. No. Because you can't on the site. You can't open the.
You can't open the link on the site.
Yeah, it says like, at least on my PC, I can't like.
Yeah.
If you know how to do that, then good on you. I don't know how to.
There you go. So weeks. He was even so proud of it. He even did a little spin in his chair with it.
Oh, dizzy.
So bottom 5 city floors. We got Detroit, Rio, Chicago, Buenos, and Queens. Queens kind of dropped down a bit, but everything's over 4,000 UPX. You still have 2 cities sitting there at the $3 minimum price floor, and Chicago is pretty close to $3.25.
Yeah, they're barely scraping off the floor.
Yeah. Looking at it over the last 6 months, everything's up except for Chicago on the US dollar and UPX floor, but it's not bad. Only down 6% on the UPX floor, and I mean, we're talking $3.99 to $3.25 on the US dollar floor, but it's still 18.55%.
Yeah.
So deals, US dollars. If you have your US dollars, go ahead and buy. Here's the cities that you can target, and great deals all around.
I think my go-to is still LA on that. I find because there's like in some of these nodes too. Like that's the thing is like there's node properties for sale under mint, which is crazy to me.
Yeah. Now, we had so many new cities, we had to break our sold out slide into 2. So looking at it this week, Kansas City breaks over that 80% threshold of minted properties. Congratulations there, Kansas City. Everybody else stayed pretty low. And looking at the new ones,
Sam Paulo's crushing it.
Crushing
Plus
it.
93.
Yeah. And then unminted properties, we had to do the same thing. We had to break it in two. Overall, nothing really too exciting, too moving still.
Well, Swarley says that maybe they were ones buying. Were you minting fresh, Swarley? Is that why there's 800 of queens, or were you buying secondhand? Curious. All right, what else we got?
And then the second side.
I mean,
Awesome.
it's interesting. It's interesting that like Porto sold 80, but that's 10% of it's available. Like that's pretty significant. Where LA sold almost 2,000 properties and it's barely 1%.
Right.
Like, but again, I attest a lot of that to the nodes in LA, including obviously Hyde Park Ninjas out of LA, Lake Balboa out of LA. Lots of big, powerful nodes coming out of there.
Let's see here. I mean, at the pace that this is going, it's going to take Queens. So Happy Jack wanted to know how long before Queens mints out Yonkers next. I think it's still going to be a while at the pace we're going. I mean, yeah, as it gets closer to completely selling out, you'll see an uptick in buying. But right now we got a while. Yonkers is a good guess there. That would be next. It's one of the more popular boroughs right outside New York. So yeah, but I'm thinking,
I mean, based on these numbers, I mean, it's still going to take probably a year to sell out on Queens. Yeah. I think it has to be like sub 5,000 properties for it to really get interesting. I mean, Chicago's been limping along. Now, granted, the properties that are available in Chicago are like some pretty big behemoths. You're not sitting on a lot of cheap properties there. But again, I think that'll happen to Queens too.
Yeah. All right. Transactions over the cities that are still minting. The first set of columns is just the overall transactions. The second set of columns it's not including the minting, the swaps, or accepted offers. It's just the people going in and buying properties that are listed for sale.
Jackie Sy just moved to LA?
Just moved to LA. He's saying just moved to LA and let's roll. I do find it interesting how much movement on the Queens secondary market. And that's kind of crazy too, is 2,000 properties were bought on the secondary market in Los Angeles versus the, 1,600 properties that were minted.
Yeah. That is pretty weird.
But you can find a lot of deals in LA still under mint.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. And yeah, I'm sorry, I totally forgot Sunland. I was like, there's a third one, and I just Sunland, LA, which just joined as well.
Nice.
Oh, Jackie Sy has a verified account factory and showroom.
Ooh.
What?
That's interesting.
What neighborhood? I guess we go figure it out.
That's interesting. And these are the cities that are sold out already. And just looking at the secondary transaction, pretty small in the sold out cities. A lot more action in the cities that are still minting, which I find interesting because, well, no, I don't. Because you already have the close to 2x markup on the sold out cities, and you have the under mint properties in the cities that are still minting.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find Jackie Sy.
Okay. All right, moving on. We have Spark Week going on this week. Sparked Up Treasure Tier, Spark Sale, and Status Up Spark Rewards. Did you buy any Spark?
I did not buy any Spark.
You treasure hunting?
I did not treasure hunt.
All right. Yeah, it's going on. Great opportunity. This is a good time if you want to make the bump.
1201 Arch Street. 12001 Arch Street.
Wonder what Jackie will be making. The metal skulls are by far my favorite stuff so far from NFT Architect. And then you got it. 12001 Arch Street, Los Angeles. All right. Upland supports emergency earthquake relief effort in Turkey and Syria. So they had a Block Explorer sale last week. Oop. Somehow I got ahead of myself. There we go. There's the Block Explorers. Only 500 each of these for $10 a piece. There was A, B, and C. Did you buy it? Were you able to get any of those?
Oh,
Did you
yeah.
miss the sale?
I bought all of those.
How many of each?
I just bought one of each.
Okay.
I know that for the first time ever, like it allowed multiple, but like, yeah, I don't know. I didn't go for it.
Yeah. All right. This was one I wanted to talk about. So in the Cleveland Ultra Rare collection, you have the brewery collection, and Platform Brewery just announced that they're closing their doors to their tap house, their on-site brewery location, and Funkin' Ship, which was their sour location. So they have no plans of what's going on. It was a craft beer company that opened in 2014. Anheuser-Busch bought them in 2019. And then they started laying off people, and it's just been going downhill for them. So they've closed them. Does this have any impact on the value of these two properties in the Ultra Rare collection in Cleveland?
Well, I mean, I feel like it almost has to, in the sense that like famous active breweries are obviously going to be worth like more inherently because they're still active and they'll have like local followings, stuff like that. The fact that they're closed does kind of lose a little bit of kind of coolness to it. But overall, no, I don't think that it'll be like half the cost. It just will be less desirable. They might be harder to move. If somebody like you're a local and you know that stuff. So like you might look at it and go, well, that's not even a brewery anymore. I don't really care about it.
Right. And I did find it interesting when they put together the Cleveland Brewery collection. They didn't have the production facility for Platform included in it, even though it was right there in Cleveland. But then with Great Lakes, they had their production facility plus their, I guess you want to call it a tap room / restaurant available too under the brewery collection. But I found that interesting, that the real world impact. How was the beer? I'll go with, it was okay. I mean, I didn't mind it, but it wasn't one of my go-tos here for drinking in the area.
There you go.
All right, went through that one. Let's move forward. Come on. I'm stuck. All right, reduced air travel fees. Did you see this?
I did see that. Interesting.
So they're dropping the fees by 35%. I know that's always been a complaint early on once they started the air travel of how expensive it is, especially for newer players and players that, you know, are still kind of trying to build their portfolio and get their income building. So I'll be interested to see how this plays out with the 35% drop for flights.
Yeah.
Sao Paulo Thrifty Trader and collection reveal. It was delayed 24 hours. There were some glitches on Upland's side of the house. They ended up revealing an ultra rare venue early. And
Nope.
So
I was just making the dope sound like they revealed an ultra rare early.
yes, I thought something else happened, so I was just
Oh,
waiting.
no. I was replying to that. Oh, yeah, you took us off a video, eh? Which is good because I'm like minting things.
So you have the Sao Paulo. This is what's going on for the Thrifty Trader. Once it's actually launched, they said that it will be launched on March 3rd at 9 a.m. Pacific
What is
time.
that murder hand, though?
That does look kind of creepy.
It looks like a bloody sliced hand coming out of the ground like some sort of zombie.
Maybe we'll get clarification from Upland on that one. Planet Hollywood landmark auctions coming up. Registration is going on right now, Thursday, March 2nd, 2023, into early morning, Friday, March 3rd, 2023. Dang, I messed up my slides today.
Like the crazy inflatable guy. Honestly, the other thing I'm doing, I went and bought a bunch of properties around the Jackie Side place, and there was a bunch that aren't even minted yet. I mean, they are now because
they are now because you jumped in there and went at it. All right, slides are rearranged. We're good. Yeah, that's what happens when I add stuff last minute. Minting. There you go. So Planet Hollywood. Anyway, registration's going on. Now, the last landmark that went onto auction, it took a while from the starting price to the actual minting price. I'm wondering, is everybody kind of bored with it, or was it just a less than desirable landmark last time? Because this is the Planet Hollywood casino in Las Vegas, where you got a lot of cool stuff and a lot of cool history with it. So
I mean, for 15,000, I mean, what did the New York Stock Exchange sell for? I mean, I know that that's a bad comparison because it was a long time ago, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, there's only a handful of people who are coming in and dropping that kind of money. And the sad thing is, like, that's like 2 weeks worth of interest for Abdullah. So like the reality is, like, at this point with these massive mega things, like, unless you're dropping a bunch of brand new money, which not a lot of people are doing, the reality is Abdullah's just gonna buy them because he gets enough passive income. So I don't know how you change that, but
I mean, the El Capitan Theater sold to him for 14 million UPX, and they started at 26 million UPX.
Yeah, I wonder if that's like, I mean, again, he probably just was like, I don't really care. He probably had that UPX just sitting there.
Oh, absolutely.
There's like a whole there's so much unminted around here. What neighborhood? Sun Valley. It's in Sun Valley.
Oh, that's what we need to do. We need to make a NFT squirrel for the show and just give it away.
Each episode. Oh, we could do that. Squirrel of the day.
Standard challenge is going on right now. Upcoming. It starts Friday. I'm sorry. Not going on right now. Starts Friday, March 3rd, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and runs till Sunday, March 5th, 9 a.m. Pacific time. So you got the Rising Star, Great Start, and People's Champ. So that's always fun. It is more interesting now that you can earn Spark for at least the Rising Star and the People's Champ.
Oh, that's kind of interesting, I guess.
Yeah. You're not even paying attention.
No. Choked or no? Get out of here. No, I wasn't. I was looking at my holdings in Sunland, not to be confused with Sun Valley.
Oh,
One of the
here you
newer
go.
nodes.
There's a famous bloody hand sculpture in Sao Paulo.
Oh, is it actually? So it's actually a bloody hand? Jesus.
Yeah. Look at Dizzy says, heck yeah. So, I mean, look, it will all be over in 15 seconds. We can raise money for
There's
whatever
no
charity
chance.
we want.
Let's just put this to bed right now. There is 0% chance that that's happening.
Look, 6 to 8 seconds, you go to sleep.
Zero.
It's a quick little nap, and then you're up
You
in
do it
another
then.
like
You do it.
nobody wants to see me choked out.
Bet.
Everybody wants to see you more than me.
Not happening.
Come on.
No, I'm not doing it. There's no chance I'm letting anybody do that ever.
Ever.
There's
a price to it. Even if it was for the kids.
No, especially like if somebody's paying me, then maybe. But I'm not putting just no. Like you do it then.
Nobody wants to see me choked out.
Bet.
I mean, and KO's a professional. He knows how to choke. Like he might even get you out in 3 to 5 seconds versus the 6 to 8. Just go to sleep, little nap time, and then you're right back up and be like, huh.
Take one for the team, Too Stupid.
Oh.
I pay good money to see Too Stupid choked. Looks like, you know what? Here's what I would do, buddy.
I like the buddy.
Why don't we auction off 2 NFTs? We'll auction off 2 NFTs for charity. Whoever can sell their NFT for more wins. Loser gets choked out.
You got an unfair advantage in this, though.
Yep. I'm very aware.
You got an unfair advantage in this because of your UPX World streams. You have
I mean, I'm sending all my UPX to Too Stupid. So there you go. All you need. I'll take 1,000 of those NFTs. There you go. Let's go.
You got the unfair advantage. You have the ability to stream 3 days a week and build a following.
Like
5 days a week, 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, see? Okay. So just know that I put out a very fair, like, there you go. Like, raise. Are you taking donations? Not at this point. We'll figure it out. But I would do a head-to-head fundraising challenge. Loser gets choked out. Because then I know I won't get choked out. So I ain't gonna lose. Believe I ain't gonna lose. Good old-fashioned dunk tank. You could no, not a chance.
Chokes for charity just sounds so much better.
I mean, I would do a dunk tank.
Anybody would do a dunk tank. You just sit in there, you get a little wet. What?
Yeah. Well, what if it was like an ice bath, though? It was like ice.
Yeah. You pop right back out. You shiver for a bit till you go back in. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm not. All right, cool. So you're saying that you're going to get choked out. Fantastic.
How'd that even turn to that? Oh, there you go.
2 ninjas, 2 chokes. Get out of here. What? Both of y'all. Knock it off. Good. One of you can choke Dizzy. There you go.
Look, if you would have came up with it and threw it out there, I would have came around to it. But I came up with the idea, so it's you, my buddy.
I mean, there's no chance I'm doing it. There's no chance that I'm just outright volunteering. I will put up a challenge,
but
and then maybe if I agree to those terms. but there's no chance I'm just agreeing to get choked out. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't care if it is for charity.
But what if it was a ninja attack?
No chance.
So you're saying the ninja couldn't sneak up on you and choke you out?
I mean, if a ninja snuck up on me and chokes me out, better finish the job, because if not, I'm waking up and pressing charges. Believe that.
Oh, so you're one of those guys. Just press
Oh,
charges.
you mean one of those guys that if they get choked out, that they would seek legal ramification against the person who choked them out? Yeah, I am one of those people.
But how do you
Voluntold.
But how do you identify the ninja if they come up behind you?
I mean, if you're in Vegas, there's security cameras everywhere.
Hmm.
I mean,
No fun.
anyway.
No fun. All right. So what's going on in UPX world?
Jeez, old Pete. Well, we had a. Well, let me. Here we go. So was it Monday or Tuesday? Well, we've had a couple different nodes get launched here. So Stadium Chasers agency joined earlier this week. United Center Chicago. They are going to be heading up our sports kind of division using Legits. Very cool. They like to do themed neighborhood buildings based on local sports colors with their home base at United Center. Sunland, I don't know how I forgot them when we were talking about LA. Another great node that is up and coming, run by Blueprint X, and they actually have a really good auction Discord. They have a lot of active auctions there. It's pretty cool. And they're doing some dragon stuff, I think, on Ethereum. Some really cool dragon art. And so that will be a fun addition. So here is the node network after those got added. You can see here there are 3 more that have not been announced. And then I gave this hint, and this is on Twitter. People can reply. 3 of these are actual hints about upcoming potential nodes, and one of them is fake. So do you want to take any guesses on any of these?
Maybe a node with a large sweet tooth will hit the spot. If you're in the mood for sandwiches, oh boy, do we have a node for you. Wouldn't it be super to have a superhero theme node? And let's collect from those who have and share with those who don't with the charity focused node. Well, that one's got to be fake since you're not down for chokes for charity.
Wow. Wow.
We know how you don't like the charity there. All right.
For the record, nothing to do with the charity and everything to do with the fact that I'm not getting choked out. All right. Well, here we go. The moment you've been waiting for, and Cheese has it. Chocolate City. Dun, dun, dun. Welcome, Chocolate City, officially to XNet, run by Original. It is a chocolate-themed neighborhood, and they will have music, live entertainment, and lots of chocolate-themed buildings, houses, cars, everything chocolate. So if you are a chocolate fan, if you have a sweet tooth, this is going to be the place for you.
Nice.
There you go. And then we have it updated. But
there you go.
I had to resize that a little bit, but here it is. Here's the node. We still have a couple more. And if this is not a final, this is just the current. If you run a node or a member of a node who would like to join XNet, please.
Ooh.
That's my Discord, not Upland. Oh, well, I don't. What's your Upland then? I know you by Original. That's how you ping me in Discord. And your name here is DJ Original. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie.
Oh, geez. All right. What else you got for us?
I think. Oh, well, so then here you go. That one was
The sweet tooth.
Sweet tooth. There you go. So that means, oh, Jesus. Dude, I did know that. Oh, man. Building our assassin courtyard there? Ooh. Sorry, NFT crazy. I did know that. I don't know what is up with me. I'm really bad. Like, if you have names, multiple names, different places, my brain does not connect them. It's the same reason when somebody gives me their like wax wallet. I don't know if that's a typo.
I don't know either.
Is that what you meant to type, Al? I don't know. That's
all right.
amazing. So anyway, so there's still 3 hints left. 2 of them could reveal a node. One does not. Oh, did you see the Hyde Park Ninja S1 race team?
That's pretty slick.
Ninja Racing. Oh, and then here's the Citadel. Freedom. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's white. That looks kind of silver. Oh, nope, it's white.
It's white.
It's white.
I said it's white.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Also, you can go. This is active now. Go on. You need to go follow the Hyde Park Ninjas and then give a Chuck Norris meme or joke, and you can win one of these shirts. Hyde Park Ninja mint 1. It's the first run, so they come with this really cool mint 1 on the back. Great T-shirt.
So, what else you got?
What? How much more? You need me to fill up?
Nothing at all. I was going to say, if we have time, let's break down New Orleans overall.
Want to break down New Orleans?
Yes, sir. We were told that we never give New Orleans any kind of love.
That's fair.
And that is a fair comment.
All right, let's do we'll start out with stats. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's
alphabetical order. Wow.
Oh, it's such a small thing. We're actually giving away 2. What? All right, here we go. Knock, knock. Who's there? Chuck. Chuck who? Chuck Norris, presumably. Not very good. You guys are going to need to up your game if you're expecting to win a free shirt. That's what you guys are just, you're not even trying. All right. So
looking at New Orleans.
New Orleans. I don't think
New Orleans.
New Orleans?
New Orleans. Yep. If you're down there, it's New Orleans.
Ignore these. That's not correct. Let's see here. We got top owners Timberwolf at 800, Hamdris, Cotimer, TM, but TM was only sitting at like 500. I mean, this is why we don't talk about it, because there's not really anybody here. Unspoken B, Doyle's there with a couple hundred, Black Sheep, Sir Devil. I mean, so there's almost a quarter of it for sale.
Yeah. And
it's a pretty good distribution. So we see the total number and the total mint value about the same. It's completely sold out. Let's see what kind of building ownership Now this is, I feel like this is incorrect. Oh, wait. Buildings complete. Why is that? That's very odd.
Small. There are a lot of small plots in New Orleans.
Well, Nora, it's saying this is an interesting data. I need to raise this because it's saying that it's 5,000 under construction.
And no completed buildings.
None completed, but I don't think that that's the case.
No, there's plenty of houses there.
Presumably that's the mix, though. Let's see here. Spark investors. See now, and I like that I can change the chart type depending on what I want to see.
Yes, that is very handy.
So, and then I also like being able to do a comparison of top owners by like being oh my gosh. See, now it's really interesting when you do something like that.
That's a lot of spark hours. Or
Well,
no, that's size. Sorry.
This is spark hours. This is size.
Wow.
So Abdullah, which, and actually, so if we go here, like, is he even in here? Sotheby's, Abdullah. Like, so Abdullah owns less than 400 properties, but he dwarfs. So
that's crazy.
He bought up some big properties.
Huge properties.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's obscene.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Line. Yeah, that's it. I don't know what this would be good for, but it's interesting. All right, what else do you want to know about New Orleans? Oh, wait, I guess we can go property search, city of New Orleans. So we want for sale. We'll sort by cheapest price.
Nice.
Let's see what we got here. Who's selling what? $4. So here, but like, look, see, this is why you always want to look, because this is all floor minimum, right?
Yep.
So if all you did was go and search for the cheapest property and then you just went and bought this, right? You would be paying 2x when you could go down a little bit.
Get a bigger up square property, same price, under mint.
Under mint. Like, this is why it's so important to research these things and to use sites like this, because you'll never find this random property without this. Like, and that's why, honestly, it's kind of insane. The bigger the game gets, the more critical these kind of tools become. I mean, I remember the original UPX World, the end of 2020. And maybe it was 2021, whenever it went down, like the actual trade volume at the time, there was no other sites. Like right now, there's like 3 or 4 out there. But when there was no other sites, like it came to a crawl. So, and I think it's because you can't do, this. And so this is all USD. That's fine. But again, if you're, an UPX person, you can switch to UPX. And then you can do a search here and go, okay. But even that, I mean, that's not terrible. This city is sold out, right? Yeah. Fairgrounds, I don't know where Fairgrounds is, but if I'm going to move to New Orleans, I want to be on Bayou Road. Like, that sounds pretty cool. So now the next thing we could do is if you wanted to do by markup. So this would be another way to find things that are cheap. So again, unbelievable that this is for sale under mint. So essentially you can get this at mint cost because of them, and then you pay a little bit extra. Not surprising here that we see these larger properties. And so this is one thing that people, when you're buying in, like if you're not planning on buying and holding, like you're going to have a very hard time flipping. Like most of these that are here are, 6-figure UPX properties. And I think that they're going to sit there for a while. Now let's see. What about if it's USD? I would imagine we might have some more. Yeah. So here's where you can really, again, this is a sold out city. And you're able to get it at 65% mint.
And it's that 65% mint is $6 and change.
Yeah. Well, now, okay. So like, let's see here. The problem with this is, okay, so if you buy this, so here's the mint price, right? So it's 10,000. So then if we wanted to convert it to UPX, so then we would go, first thing I would check is what's the floor? What's the UPX floor? So here you can see if you wanted to sell it for 10,000, which would be, again, lower than here, but you're not going to even be on the
lowest
couple pages.
UPX price.
Yeah. So, and the reason that that's important is because the reason that the floor is so important is because when you do this is how most people search, by the way. If they're not using a site like UPX World, this is what they do. They go here and they go, okay, this.
Yep.
$4. Like here's the minimum. So you can again see, but like, yes. Now, if you are a seasoned buyer, like you'll go by Up Square. You'll go, okay, 10, 21, 29, 31. Okay, that seems like the best deal per Up Square. The thing that you can't see here, though, is what the original mint price was, because each neighborhood has a different base cost per Up Square. So you can certainly know that this is going to get you the best Up Square for the $4. And in this case, it does end up getting you the best value. But in the event that, say, this is in a higher end neighborhood, that could be a better value. And without being able to go here and then go, okay, let's go USD for sale, and then look here and go, yep, okay, that's definitely the best deal.
Yep.
Right. So that's why being able to have a reference like this, so that way you know where your best deals are and which ones you're going to want to do. And again, that's why the floor is so competitive, because that's how most people search without having to go to a site. It's just doing this.
Does Up Square matter to some people? Some people Up Square matters. Other people, it's about location. It really depends on the buyer. It really depends on what they're looking to do. I know I like large Up Square properties for multiple reasons.
I mean, Up Square is easily one of the top considerations when buying a property, I would say. I mean, because if it's too small and you can't really build anything on it, like that's a major bummer. And if it's, oh, look at this. I bought up all of Mars Place. I gave this one to Mars, Utah.
Number 13.
Yep. Mars Place. Anyway. Yeah, so I mean, I think Up Square is really important. And then, I mean, neighborhood, Up Square, price. I think those are probably the biggest factors. And then if there's other, like, I honestly, for me, I put all of the other stuff secondary. Like, I don't know, like if it's a part of, if there's like a weird, real life interesting thing about it or something, like, to me, that's secondary. You're not going to get a lot of hits off of that. There's no real way to navigate that. So,
fair enough.
Yeah.
All right.
I like a good rhombus shaped property. Nice. Dang, what the? There's not property.
That's just like swamp stuff. And
what do you think? Do you think this could be the first place that they do spark mining?
Ooh, could be.
Huh? I mean, that looks like wastelands.
Yeah. It's swamplands. Good.
I mean, this looks like wastelands. What in the heck? This makes me uncomfortable.
Why does that make you uncomfortable?
This like legit makes me, because like if you think about this, nothing good is happening in this area.
Oh, I lived in Louisiana for a while. Everything there tries to bite and kill you.
Like this is nightmare fuel. Like this is where there's like so many bodies here. Like
Bodies, gators.
Oh
Well,
my God.
the gators and the fish eat the bodies, but yeah, that's all the dump off from the Mississippi, and there's interesting stuff there.
Look at this. Look at this river. This is really, I don't know.
That's the Mississippi River.
This is it's weird. Why, man, do you think people live out here? No, this isn't possible.
Absolutely.
What?
Legally, not really sure, but absolutely people live out there.
Oh my God. That's horrifying. I don't think I've ever noticed that.
You never zoomed in out that way?
I've never zoomed in on this. It's like a tree. That's really interesting that that's the end of the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
But that creeps me out. Like, especially because it goes into the middle of the, like, it's really into the Gulf. Like, you're out there. I don't like any of that.
The bottom of the boot.
I don't like any of it.
Bottom of the boot.
I'm going to stay over here in sunny California. Yeah, look, hold on. I'll show you. Where did I just bought a bunch in Sun Valley. Yeah. Didn't I?
Probably right where your Explorer's at.
I know. I just don't know why it's not rendering.
Because you broke it.
I broke it. Oh, there we go. There's a lot of properties in Sun Valley still. It goes over here. I don't know. Anyway, I bought a bunch near. I really liked her skull stuff. So if she's really doing something big, this is a lot of property, but this is not cheap either.
No.
I've got block explorers. Good for you, Shorts.
More than you.
Oh, yeah. You mean you bought a bunch of super, super cheap block explorers? Yeah, I heard about that. That's super cute.
Wow.
I mean, it's cute, like, but if you want to talk about actual value of block explorers, like, you really don't come close, because in the first half of my collection is valued more than your entire collection. So, yeah.
All right.
Enjoy
measuring.
I mean, I didn't bring it up.
Yeah.
But anyway.
All right. We hit our hour mark. Last couple of weeks we ran pretty long, so we'll let our loyal listeners get out of here. Definitely make sure that you're subscribing to the channel. Trying to get us up over 1,000 subscribers. So if you're enjoying us, please let your friends know that play Upland to come check us out every Thursday night. And hopefully we get some things rolling here, so on some extra videos. It just all comes down to my crazy schedule with the horde of kids that I have. So have you been talking to my 4-year-old though?
No.
Because I have a feeling this is right up your alley. She rolled out of her bedroom this morning at 5:50 this morning. I'm like, great. And she kind of stretches, she yawns, and she's like, I'm hungry. Make me breakfast, big fella. I look in the kitchen to see if there's somebody standing behind me, because I'm like, what's going on here? And I'm like,
I'd be like, I think you need to go back to bed, because the only reason you're talking to me like that is because you must think you're in a dream. So why don't you go back to bed, re-wake up, and let's try that again. Yeah.
So I'm like, who are you talking to? She's like, you, big fella. I'm like, yeah, that's not how that works here. We will see what we can do. Top 50 list of spark earned by hunting. We'll get into that. So
yeah, I don't know how we would track that.
Yeah, I don't know. we'll think about that and see if we can make that happen. But yeah, so I had to redirect her demands this morning and talked about please and that I'm not the big fella. So
What do your kids call you? Dad, father,
dad or daddy, depending on their age.
Yeah. Nope. Anyway. Nope.
All right. Anyway, before it gets really bad there. All right. Everybody have fun. Be safe. We'll see you out there in the metaverse.
The UPX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland Property Expert